Okay, hey guys, it's Akilta from Dinosaur Evil. I'm here with Connor, and we are trying out the new Runecrafting update Runespan. Now it's located in the Wizard's Tower, so when you get to the Wizard's Tower you want to go up the staircase, and there's a wizard here called Wizard Phoenix. He's got his own shop where you can buy things. You can buy staffs, pouches, robes, all with in-game points. So what you want to do is you want to really go through the portal and select a certain level. So I'm going to go for the high level entrance into the Runespan. Okay. Loading screens, I'll cut this out.
Right.
Okay, right, so we're in the Runespan now. You can see it's very interesting. And there's Connor over there. Hello, Connor.
Oh, hi.
Okay, right, so you'll see these things called S-lings on the floor. What we do is we siphon those and essentially we gain runes, okay? We need to get some rune essence first, actually, don't we? So,
Yeah. Just
right,
run over
yeah.
and collecting it.
So over here, we have, where's the rune essence? There we go. So we collect the floating essence, and you can see we've got 25 rune essence in our inventory. Right, now what we do is we can siphon these creatures. So siphoning basically converts a rune essence into a rune. As you can see here, I've now got some mind runes. And you gain XP from this. I'm currently getting 10 XP per siphon. And there are plenty of other things here. There's a mind storm over there. There's a body essence hound there. A firestorm. So we're going to go and harvest firestorm because that's better XP at the moment. As you can see, we're getting 25 XP flat rate.
Don't forget you also get vines, nebulae and chaotic clouds, I think.
Yeah.
And also water springs.
Yes.
Pools.
So we'll come on to that in a second. There's a water pool over here. Alright, so we're going to, let's collect 5 of these fire runes. Okay, right. So we'll now go and collect these water runes. And you can see that we've accumulated some more essence. Alright. And basically these runes are like, not only are they your currency, which you can see by the little bag in the top left hand corner. It's currently on 6. Basically, that is the amount of points you've got in your inventory, and they're used to buy the robes you saw on the screen before. So not only are runes used for this, but they are used as a method of teleportation. So we can see here that this requires I think that's an air rune and a mind rune to cross. So what we do is we click on it, and oh, it's a water rune, sorry, and it will carry us over to the next zone. And in this zone there are more S-lings. There's some more essence for us to collect. And we can basically harvest the nature S-hound. A lot of people don't actually know what to do at the moment in this minigame. It's sort of all a bit iffy, and we're unsure really what to do for the best XP. But it's pretty nice. You can see everything's respawning ridiculously fast. I'm not sure if that's because it's a day 1 launch or anything. What do you reckon, Connor?
I think it's just going to be like it's all the time, because it is really sort of a grindy skill.
Yeah.
You know, it's meant to be something you can just basically AFK.
Yes.
Another thing to add as well is, when you have so much essence from the actual floating rocks, you should probably get the corresponding runes to chip off certain S-hounds, so you get extra. I think it's about another 150.
Yeah, okay, because I need some Chaos runes to chip away at this nature S-hound. So,
Okay, have some.
So basically, Mod Pi was interviewed by RuneShark, and he said that RuneScape, the leveling runecrafting, was pretty boring. You know, there was just no fun in it. Some people liked it, but a lot of people didn't. So so they basically redesigned the whole area, and this was supposed to start as a mini game, but the whole project just grew. And I thought, you know, it's pretty awesome what they've done. And the XP is, any level can do it. So 1 to 99. And the XP is much better than if you were to, I don't know, let's say go to the fire altar in Alcrid and craft yourself some fire runes. You know, it's much better than that. So what we're going to do is we're going to collect some more of these body runes, and you can see that I am by a platform that uses earth, nature, and water rune. I don't think there's any. Is there earth around here? No, there's not. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go to this platform over here. And basically, it's awesome. Like, for example, here a dragon sort of carries us over, or it creates a path for us to cross over. You can sort of see it here, the faint line. I think the dragon's coming here now. And each platform has different essence creatures. And you also have like stalks like these, which you can get runes from. I think, what does this give us? This fleshy growth, is it? Body and mind or something?
Body runes.
Yeah. And Mindstorm, that's obviously mind runes. What else have we got around?
Just out of curiosity,
Yep.
why the hell would you train at the fire altar?
Oh, it's just you know, a general example. You know, maybe you haven't got a high enough rune crafting level to craft, I don't know, nature runes or something. You know.
I found a lot I found.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Most northern platform, I think.
Alright, well, I'm not there yet. Okay, right, we're going to cross over to another platform. We're going to head north. Yeah, so we can see here that we've got a cyclone, chaotic cloud, an astral S-hound. Let's get the chaotic cloud, because they seem to disappear, and unlike the S-hounds and the S-things, they don't actually seem to respawn for a while, I don't think. Is that right, Connor?
No, they just randomly spawn around the islands, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so...
Because it does vary. You can have a fire and a fire, then you could have, say, a nebula and a water pool.
What do nebulas give?
You know, I think it's just random.
Do you know what nebulas give?
I think it's every rune except laws.
Alright, yeah.
None.
So, as you'd say, it's a general rule of thumb, go for the like clouds and all that sort of thing before you go for the S-lings. Okay, so we've collected ourselves a nice amount of Chaos Runes. We're going to now siphon the Astral S-Hounds. And you can see, you know, we're getting a nice steady rate of XP. You know, 36 base, 36, I'd say 35.5 actually. And we seem to be getting an additional 1 XP for the actual channeling. So I think you get 1 XP for like a couple seconds while channeling, and then you get the base XP once you actually collect a rune, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Oh, there's a lore S-hound over there. I think we're there.
Another good point to make as well is you don't get a solid amount of XP per hour. It's all dependent on efficiency.
Yeah, that's something you would say. But it also should be said that you can AFK this method to a degree. I mean, if you found yourself a small platform, you could effectively camp it, you know, click every so often. You know, I would say you have to be more proactive if you were to do the older method of rune crafting, as opposed to this. This is just fun to do, I suppose. You can see that this lore hound is in quite demand. What, we've got, what, 10 people here?
Because that's what I want to know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But okay, here we go. So another spawn and the nebula. Let's get the nebula. Okay, so you can see on the floor the nebula. It's got an astral and a cosmic sign, and yeah, it's gone already. But basically, that can give multiple runes. It's pretty nice. And you can find wizards about the place, okay? And what they do is they can teleport you. I think it's back to the wizard's tower, isn't it?
Yes, the wizard's tower, and they also give you the location of a random yellow wizard.
Yeah.
That's for runes.
So you'll see.
Then they'll give you XP.
Yeah, so you'll see in this chat at some point. I'm not sure if we'll get one in this video, but you'll get like a little tooltip come up saying, "Go speak to a wizard because one is in need of assistance," and basically, a wizard in yellow robes will ask you if you've gotten a certain rune on you. If you have, what you do is you select the rune and you just click it on him, and he'll give you some nice XP. So for example, I found one earlier on when I was just testing this out, and I had to give him body runes, I think it was, and I'm not sure how many he actually took, but what happened is he gave me 887 XP, something like that. So, you know, it's a nice bonus, you know, compared to when you get like, you know, between 30 and 60 XP per rune you collect off these S-hounds. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to move on. I really do like the way they've designed this. Oh, hello. We've got a shifter here. What's shifter do, Connor?
What's a shifter?
It's like it's nature.
Oh.
Yes. It's actually, it's quite a cool mini game. We're not high enough levels yet to get into the newer zone, so to speak, the high level area, the higher level, shall I say? But it's,
yeah.
what can you do?
Also, again, that your levels, or which level of the span you're on, really does affect your XP. It's not just like I could be as efficient as the guy on the highest tier, and I would get the same XP if I was on the middle tier.
I agree with that. But can you see in the tooltip there, we've got in the chat, we've got a wizard calling for our help. Find him and he may give you a reward. So what we need to do, it's going to be a bit difficult at the moment seeing a wizard. We're going to have a look for one now. Let's see if we find one. Are you near a wizard? Can you see a wizard, Connor?
Nope.
Okay, right. Yeah, do you see do you reckon Wizard Phoenix would tell us?
Yeah, they'll point you in the
Okay,
right
right,
direction,
so let's see
won't
if Wizard Phoenix tells us where to go. How can I help you? Okay, so can you help me find a wizard in the yellow robes? So we click that, and you can see on the mini map we've been given a location to go to. So we're going to go and find him and hopefully get a reward. We've got also an arrow on us telling us where to go. So it should be said that when we travel from a platform and back, a rune isn't taken each time. So if I went on a platform that required a chaos, I'd only need to use one chaos, and then if I wanted to go back to that platform, I wouldn't need to. Does that make sense to you, Connor?
Yeah. That's not necessarily that. I think it's just when you go to a bigger platform in general, a rune isn't always used.
That must be the case.
And then the dragon comes along, or whatever the hell it is.
Dragon. Okay, so we've got our yellow wizard here. That's how the training's going, and he needs some earth runes. So let's use one earth rune on him. Okay, so he gave 88 XP there, so it must be 88 XP per rune you give him or something. That wasn't a great XP there, and we need a cosmic to get across, which is, we're in a bit of a dilemma.
Noob.
Oh, someone stole the cosmic essence. Right, we'll have to wait for the guy to respawn. Okay, here we go. So the idea is basically, you know, to keep moving from platform to platform and collect the essences. You can see your backpack, the amount you've got of points. I collected 320 earlier on, and I think it's 7.5k to buy a was it Wicked Top or something like that? So they had the
No, the Wicked Top was 15k. I'm pretty sure the legs was 7.5k, and then the cape was like 2.5k.
Okay, so,
but
yeah, so there's a bit of diversity. You know, we had the Wicked Hood. I can't remember what that was from, actually.
It was from some guy in Berthorpe, wasn't
it?
Well, it used to be in Varrock.
Yeah, well, regardless, you get the rest of the set. You know, that hood looked a bit gay, but it looks... Yeah, you know, I think the set looks better now.
Yeah, you can also recolour that as well, which should be quite interesting. That's
something I will be interested to test out. I think I'll probably save up for these at some point. But this is a very sort of interesting minigame / way to level, I'd say. I still refer to it as a minigame because it just seems, you know, different from the normal way of leveling, you know what I mean? You know, it's a bit different. Oh, so we're only 1.7k off 64 Runecrafting. Right, okay. Let's just siphon them.
Oh, find a yellow wizard.
Oh. Yeah, so does the yellow wizard, okay, is he always there, or does he only appear once you've got a little message in your chat?
I'm not entirely sure.
Because he's still there for me, but I'm
Well,
not sure what he wants.
this guy wants blood
Really?
runes. Yeah.
Well, good luck getting those, I suppose.
I just gave him cosmics anyway, and he just accepted it.
Really?
Oh well.
Do you get any XP?
Yep. Yeah, I got 1.1k.
Wow. Yeah, you know, I might go and see him in a minute then, because I've collected collected a diverse range of runes. I could keep coming back from this platform, and yeah, I could suppose grind.
Probably XP per hour wise, it's better to camp, although the aim of the game is to move
Yeah.
around a lot. I don't know really how to explain
Yeah, you know, you wanna basically you wanna be. I mean, I said earlier on that the other method of runecraft training was more proactive, but you still want to be proactive in this because, you know, it's just you want a bit of diversity. You know, you want to collect a multitude of runes as opposed to collecting one type of rune. You know, I think it's just for giving to the wizards. It's probably the best thing you can do. Not to mention, you know, camping in one place is a little bit boring. You know. But yeah, it's quite nice XP. I've probably been here about 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and I've got, what, about 22k XP. Some guy earlier on told me he got about 45 to 50k XP an hour here. So, you know, it's pretty good. It's certainly going to make runecrafting a lot faster to level up, so it'll be interesting to see if we get any a huge influx of players with the cape. Now, it should also be mentioned that the older way of creating runes is still about, and you reckon that they'll be more expensive, don't you, Connor?
Yeah, but that's because no one's going to want to do it, and it's really only there now for profit. Although, when I get 65, I'm obviously going to go do death runes, because that's going to be, I think it's like 300 GP per death rune, something insane like that. Which is
Yeah,
actually
it's
pretty
very
good.
good.
And they give good XP.
So, basically, what you really want to do is, if you want to make money, do the old way. If you want, you know, a bit of fun and something different, I would definitely recommend this way. I think we're going to cut the video here because we've been going on for some time. So I'd like to thank you for watching. I'm George. Connor's been with me. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, Connor loves you, and we shall see you next time.